Okay, story time. Today is a day that is worth to remember. After having to live out of our suitcase for the past 9 months in 2 different condos, we have finally moved in. As I reflected, I'm really amazed by what has transpired within such a short period of time. 2 years. From me getting down on my knees to propose to my wife, up to the wedding day itself, and subsequently welcoming baby Alexia into this world. And now this, moving into our new house.
Will you make me the happiest person? Will you marry me?
Oh, you're a good girl. Oh.
If you were to ask me how I feel right now, I'm lost. I'm lost in a sense. 2 years ago, I was still a single person, and now I am a father. So yeah, I am thankful and grateful to God for all that He has given to me and blessed the family. One of the first things we did before moving into this place is to dedicate this house to God, because we feel that it's really important to set the energy and the tone right from the beginning, especially for you, Alexia, so that you can remember that this place that we call home, it's a place that we seek comfort, we seek rest, we seek a full tummy. So it is really crucial to just lay the foundation right from the get-go. Now, on a personal level, I felt the need to reevaluate my position as a husband and now as a father, and to set a few resolutions to follow through. And coincidentally, I stumbled upon a scene in the movie Courageous that has really inspired me and moved me, and I wanted to make a pledge of my own.
You ready to make this commitment before God and your family?
Yes, I am.
Then I'd like for you to repeat after me. I, Nathan Hayes, do solemnly resolve before God.
I, Nathan Hayes, do solemnly resolve before God
to take full responsibility for myself, my wife, and my children.
That I will take full responsibility for myself, my wife, and my children.
I will love them, protect them, and serve them.
I will love them, protect them, and serve them.
And teach them the statutes of God as the spiritual leader of my home.
And teach them the statutes of God as the spiritual leader of my home.
I will be faithful to my wife, to love and honor her.
I'll be faithful to my wife, to love and honor her.
And be willing to lay down my life for her, as Christ did for me.
And be willing to lay down my life for her, as Christ did for me.
I will teach my son to love God with all of his heart, all of his mind, and all of his strength.
I will teach my son to love God with all of his heart, all of his mind, and all of his strength.
And I will train him to honor authority and live responsibly.
I will train him to honor authority and to live responsibly.
I will confront evil, pursue justice, and love mercy.
I will treat others with kindness, respect, and compassion.
I will work diligently, provide for the needs of my family.
I will forgive those who have wronged me and reconcile with those who have wronged.
I will walk in integrity as a man answerable to God.
I will seek to honor God, obey His word, and do His will.
As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
Now that each of you has committed to live by this resolution, I bless you in the name of the Lord. But I also have a warning for each of you. Now that you know what you are to do and have committed to do it before God and these witnesses, you are doubly accountable. Let me also assure you that you may have confidence in this resolution and your resolve now, because as you stand here, there's no challenge, no controversy, and no conflict. But I can assure you that challenges will arise, conflicts will arise, and controversy will arise. It is at that moment that in order to live out this resolution, you will need courage. Courage, courage.
Alexia, Daddy is not very serious, okay? Daddy is very fun. It's just that Daddy is really sentimental. Okay, back to the topic. Getting back home should be easy. I mean, think about it. After a long and stressful day, all you want to do is just get back home, lie on the couch, watch TV and drink a beer. That's not the case if you're living in a condo because there's just too many steps to get back home. No offense to you guys who are living in a condo. I know there are great service and facilities for you to use, but it's just not my thing. So now, 2 reasons why living in a condo is not my cup of tea. Reason number 1, I am extremely impatient. Faster. Reason number 2, I love convenience. In another word, I am extremely lazy. I want to get back home in an instant. So I gotta do the remaining of this recording here because my baby is sleeping upstairs. Let me just share my experiences living in a condo, especially the steps it requires to get back home. Step number 1, you reach the guardhouse, you flash your card for entry. Step number 2, you drive around to the parking area. And step number 3, you find your designated parking and you park your car. Step number 4, you walk to the lobby where the lift is located. Step number 5, you press for the lift. Step number 6, you wait for the lift. Step number 7, you get into the lift and press for your floor and wait your turn. Step number 8, you're finally at your floor. You walk towards your unit. And step number 9, you're finally home. My wife was sharing with me the other day, she had to walk down from the 11th floor because it was peak hour where kids are going to school, parents are going to work, so the lift was taking a lot longer than usual. So she had to walk all the way down. Now, as opposed to living in a landed area, it goes something like this. Step number 1, you reach the guardhouse, you flash your card for entry. Step number 2, you drive right up to your car porch. Step number 3, you get down off your car and walk to your front door. Step number 4, you are finally home. So yeah, I think that is quite clear that living in a landed house has a lot more perks in terms of getting back home a lot faster. So think about it. Good morning, Alexia. Good morning. Hi. How are you? Did you sleep well? Are you praying?